8:15, giving the gift of life this Valentine's Day. February 14th is not only Valentine's Day, it is also National Donor Day. Heart transplant recipient and volunteer with the Living Legacy Foundation, Sam Day, and his wife, Vigi Day, are joining us to tell us their story. Good morning and happy Valentine's Day.
Good morning. Happy Valentine's Day.
And more importantly, happy Donor Day, which means a lot more for you. Tell me your story.
Absolutely. I mean, I had a massive heart attack way back in 2008, and since then, health has been really a challenge up until there were no other options, and I had to get I was listed as a heart transplant recipient. And my wife here was with me in the hospital for 7 months while I waited. So we were waiting in the hospital, and eventually I was blessed, and I'm here to tell the story. And it's amazing. I'm just grateful.
7 months
Yes.
to be by your husband's side, hoping and praying that a donor would come through. Finally it did, but what was that like?
So it was a little scary, but I always had the hope that he would get the gift of life. There was never any doubt in my mind.
So talk about getting the call, getting the information that there was a heart, it was available for you, and the importance of people out there being willing to be donors.
Absolutely. I mean, now I know a lot more about how important it is to be an organ, tissue, and eye donor. And at the time, I was so sick. You know, we were waiting, and we were so sick. And then finally, the call came one night at 9 o'clock, and it was such a relief. And we were out of this world. We were like jumping, and the nurses were jumping, and I was on the call with AT&T or something fighting a bill, and then suddenly the doctor called and said, there's a heart. And by that time I was almost giving up, but she was there to tell me, like, we gotta go, and you have waited this long, you've gotta go for it. And then, so since then, it's just been miraculous. I mean, it's such a rare thing, donation, and there's so few people that are in the actual pool, you know, so it's so rare. So I'm just...
So tell people how they can become donors, or let their loved ones know that they're willing to be donors.
Absolutely. So they should be, if you go to the DMV or MVA, they ask you the question, would you like to be a donor? And that's the best place, because a lot of people do that. And then if you can't do that, you go online to registerme.org, or you can, if you have an iPhone, you can go and say, there's an app, health app, and it takes a few seconds to say that you want to let your family know, because you need to let them know so that when the time comes, they're ready and they're willing.
And Living Legacy Foundation
Living Legacy Foundation is totally, they're the organization who absolutely spreads the word, raises awareness, and they're involved in a lot of the work that goes on to make this happen, this miracle happen.
Well, you've got your heart, and you've also got your heart signed by all the people that were with you in the hospital during that time. Thank you. I'm so glad that you're here to be able to be part of this.
Thank you so much. It's a great Valentine's Day, because we were in the hospital 5 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
Well, now we're here to tell the story.
Now we're here.
Take her out for a good date.
Yeah, we will, because we didn't really have a honeymoon either, so yeah, we will.
Okay, well, there you go. You're going to have some cold weather to, be doing this. And Jonathan Myers here with a look at